two brothers and a sister, and a mom working all the time. We struggled, but I learned a lot, and I created my work ethic, and I think it's what really shaped me into what I am today.
What was it like growing up in Greenville?
Well, it was a small textile town, which created a lot of problems for me as a congressman, as a free trader. But it was a good place to grow up. It was small enough as I grew up, started my business, started my family, that I could make a difference. I think that's one of the reasons you see a lot of smaller areas, rural areas, more conservative, because they feel much more important as an individual, that they can get involved and make a difference. And I think the bigger things get, the more people tend to leave that to someone else, maybe the government, to do.
Now, you grew up in a home with a single mother.
Right.
How did that shape your life?
Well, my mom was the toughest person I ever knew. You know, the other guys would talk about how their dad could beat up someone else, but everyone knew that they were afraid of my mom. And that was good and bad, because if we were in trouble, she would protect us, but at home, she was like a drill sergeant. And because we had to do everything ourselves, and she actually started a ballroom dancing business in our home to support us, we got up every morning at 6 o'clock. We had a tight list of duties every day of the week to do. So I grew up around this idea that you work all the time, and no one in my house would ever sit down because you were told something, you need to do something if you sit down. But I sure learned a lot about just how hard it can be, and what a blessing it is to have to work, and to learn that as you work that you can do more, and you become more confident in yourself, and the more you have to do, the more you realize, I think I can do anything that I want to do if I just work at it. So it was both a tough experience and a good experience, growing up with two brothers and a sister, and a mom working all the time. We struggled, but I learned a lot, and I created my work ethic, and I think it's what really shaped me into what I am today.
What are you going to miss most about leaving South Carolina and coming to Washington?
We've got a little place on the lake in South Carolina. I love the water, love boats. There's a lot of water up here. I'm going to have to look around at that too. But I mean, we'll still go back and forth. But I'm looking forward to, now that our kids are gone and married, just my wife and I getting to spend more time together up here, because for the last 14 years I've been flying up here on Monday and flying back on Friday. So I hope to get her more involved in what we're doing here at Heritage, because there are a lot of meetings around the country where we're meeting with contributors and supporters. I know she wants to be a part of that.